It's your girl B, and I'm coming at you guys with another live video. It's my hair. Nothing new, nothing really special. Same old, same old. Doing the same thing for retwisting every 4 months. Oiling my scalp every time I feel like it. Spraying with rose water and vitamin E oil every time I feel like it. Washing every 4 months with Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap, and I do dilute that soap. I don't put the soap directly on my hair because it is 100% Castile soap. Yeah, so that's it. I recently had a baby in October. I planned to do a video on postpartum shedding, but it never happened for me. I really didn't have any postpartum shedding, so that I noticed anyway. So that was really, really cool. I also wanted to just come on here and talk about the whole Natural Nirvana and Joyce ND situation. If you guys don't know, they're very, very, very popular YouTubers whose fan base like pretty much blew up when they decided to lock their hair. They have multiple videos on why they lock their hair, and how awesome and great and super duper their locks were, and how much their locks meant to them. And then they went and combed out their locks recently. Normally, I don't care. I don't care what people do with their hair. I didn't lock my hair on the basis of their lock journey of what I've heard them say. So I really didn't, I didn't care. But I can say that I was super shocked that they did it. Because they both talked such a great game about their locks, and then they went and combed out their locks. Natural Nirvana had a lot of ugly, ugly, ugly comments on her comment section, and I really believe that's because people are way too invested in her lock journey and definitely not invested enough in their own. And they probably started their locks from watching her videos and getting super inspired by her, and then she went and combed them out and they felt some type of way and they got their feelings hurt. I don't know. If you got your feelings hurt about that, you really need to reevaluate your lock journey. And if you're still early in it, go ahead and comb your locks out, because you're going to be down that road very soon. And I said all that basically to say this. Number one, Joyce MD, I think she could have combed out her locks because of aesthetic purposes. They were not locking correctly. Guys, if you do not start your locks correctly, you're going to have problems down the line. She started her locks by interlocking them all the way up the hair strand. I don't know why, to be honest. To make mini locks, I think. Super, super skinny locks. But that's fine and great, guys. But honestly, if you don't start your locks off on a good base, you're going to have problems. Twist your hair, braid your hair, and let them lock. They will lock just fine. Like, people do too much, you know? And so Natural Nirvana came out with a whole video of excuses of why she combed out her locks. They were hard to wash, they were too heavy, her hairline, something about that, how expensive they were, which I definitely don't understand. Even if you have a hairstylist, you shouldn't be getting your hair done that much. And if they charge you additional fees if you go so long without retwisting, it's because they want your money. And they don't want to not see you for 4 months and miss $400 that they could have had in their pocket. So yeah, I don't know. I just do my own locks. So I said all that to say this, people. Stop putting these YouTubers and people on pedestals who lock their hair. If you're going to lock your hair, just because you're bored and you feel like it, then do that. If you're going to lock your hair because it's spiritual, then do that. But be real and honest with yourselves and invest in your own lock journey and not other people's. It's no problem getting inspiration, but these people are human. Locks these days have become such a fashion or a fad. You have to be very, 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 very careful about who you follow on YouTube or whatnot. You know, you will never hear me go on and on about locks, because it's not that much to say. They're very, very, very simple hairstyle. They're very easy to maintain. People make them hard, and people do too much. And when you see people with a lot of videos about stuff like that, you should be wary of that, because they're probably doing it for the movement, to be honest, for this new thing that has come up. I don't know. For people. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about that, guys. So I'm here for you. Embrace your lock journey. Love your lock journey. Stay invested in your own lock journey, because these people in this comment sections for National Nirvana were just out of control and doing way too much, because they probably looked up to her way too much when it comes to locks. Now, she has a lot of really inspiring videos about other stuff, and you know, I have the utmost respect for both of them, just as women, black women at that. So, but when it comes to locks, you got to be careful about who you follow, and you have to make sure that you're not so invested in someone else's lock journey that you lose sight of your own, and feel really some type of way when they do the things they do. Like I said, it's getting locks on what they used to be. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, go ahead and leave your opinion also in the comment box. I'm sorry, and I'll get back to you. Y'all have a good day.